true. Nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous I had been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Above all was the sense of hearing acute. I heard all things in the heaven and in the earth. I heard many things in hell. How then am I mad? Hearken and observe how healthily, how calmly I can tell you the whole story. And so begins Edgar Allan Poe's classic tale of a guy didn't like his boss looking at him, decided to cut him up, stick him under the floor. I hope that's not a spoiler, but the story is 200 years old, so I don't feel so bad about it. Now there is a lovely short film that has been absolutely destroying it on the film festival circuit all over the country and internationally as well. So get in your straitjackets, get your medication, and get ready for another installment of Movies from the Madhouse presents Madhouse Musings with Master Seth. Creeps, cretins, Madhouse maniacs, welcome to another edition of Madhouse Musings with Master Seth. Tonight I am going to discuss a wonderful film, a short adaptation of Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart. It has been destroying it at the fucking film festivals all over the United States and even in Greece, the UK, and that's only as far as I know. Nigeria, I saw that it played in Nigeria. Director McLean Lindquist has given us a... Now, okay, so I've watched a lot of Edgar... I'm a giant Edgar Allan Poe fan, and I'm a giant Vincent Price fan, and I'm a giant movie fan, and so I've seen a lot of Edgar Allan Poe adaptations. The problem is, so many of them are full-length, and very few Edgar Allan Poe stories lend themselves to full-length treatments. So a lot of things are added in. I love the movie Two Evil Eyes, the one that was two different stories, two different Poe stories, directed by Romero and Argento. But even then, when the movie was split in half into two stories, each story seemed way longer than it needed to be. So this film, The Telltale Heart, 21 minutes, absolutely fantastic. Perfect, and didn't just stick to the fucking story. You know, I mean, everything in it is in the story, but it took the narrative and fuck with the chronology of it. You know, so we meet the cops. You've read the story. If you haven't, stop the fucking video and read the story. It's fantastic. It's goddamn great. Now that you're back, the cops don't show up until the end of the story, but in this film, we get to go back and forth between what the cops are doing, what our protagonist is doing, and the meeting of the two, of the cops and our protagonist. Speaking of, Sonny Grimsley as our main character and narrator absolutely is funner than shit to watch. He just chews this shit up. He's talking like somebody in a Poe book in present day, and it's noticed by these present day police officers. We have our hard-nosed detective and our by-the-book younger cop, you know, and they're apparently partners. There's not a lot of it's a short film. There's not a lot of backstory, which is great, which is perfect. They are absolutely confused by his conduct, and without trying to give too much away, we start to become disoriented as an audience member as to where we are, when we are, and that is a testament to the film itself. I thought it was a wonderful short film. Pleasantly bloody, not, 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 Lucio Fulci levels of visceral carnage, but some really gruesome effects, some more gruesome effects than you normally find in your Edgar Allan Poe adaptations. The effects were fucking great. The cinematography was fucking great. I liked all the actors in it. I thought they all did a good job. It's just all around a wonderful film. If you can catch it on the festival circuit, I highly recommend it, because we've been adapting Edgar Allan Poe films, Edgar Allan Poe stories, since basically the beginning of film. And this is one of the better adaptations, so I really highly recommend it. Highest recommendations for this. Really shows how imagination can help a young independent filmmaker get what they want to get across on a budget. I really have high hopes for what McLean Lindquist does in the future, for what Grimsley does in the future. I'm really stoked about this film. Unfortunately, it is not streaming anywhere that I know of. So I think festivals are the only way you can see it right now. But I promise to keep you posted on when you can see it, because I really feel really good about this film, and I really want people to see it. So yeah, The Telltale Heart. See it, watch it, love it. Read the story first. So that's going to do it for tonight's episode of Movies from the Madhouse presents Madhouse Musings. Of course, like every YouTube video says, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. On our channel, we host movies. You can also get our podcast there, where we deep dive into all kinds of movies. So yeah, everything's there. YouTube, Anchor. Find us on social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Insta, we're on Twitter, we're on Slasher, and we just got on TikTok. So yeah. Find where to see The Telltale Heart. And until next time, I'll see you in your nightmares.